Hello guys, I am Henry John Griffin, and my phone ran out of storage and all of my music distributors are not working as far as the one called Audio Mac. Now, if you have something called Audio Mac, not necessarily you're not a supercomputer, but if you have that, then yes, you can be. In many ways, but here, I'm here to tell you that in emotional form, humans are not supercomputers. But I'm here to tell you and express myself like that, and I'm here to tell you is that I am not a supercomputer. I can be overloaded and overwhelmed. I can be all that stuff. I mean, I can be overloaded and overwhelmed because I am not a supercomputer here and there. So anyways, let's get to talking about it. This is our new topic today. We are discussing it. So anyways, let's get on to it. Now, you know something that, you know anything, so do you guys know that Rogan malware is the worst computer virus ever? Rogan malware was created to be like regular computer malware. Rogan malware was created to be like all the other computer viruses out there. Like the I love you worm, the ransomware. There's also Rogan ransomware. So if you look at ransomware on a regular computer, for our organic computer, there's Rogan ransomware. If you look at malware on a regular computer, then for another computer, you can create Rogan malware. Or for ransomware, Rogan ransomware. Or for the I love you worm, just put I love Rogan -worm. And if you have seen a Trojan on a mechanical computer, then there's another version. There's the Rogan version. There's the Rogan version. I'm going to tell you. There's the Rogan Trojan. And Rogan malware is a program that gets inside anything that is connected to the internet, like an imaginary computer, and it starts causing bad problems. We are not supercomputers. This is why all of you people are getting hit with Rogan malware right now, because your system is getting hacked. And when your system gets hacked, then they're trying to put Rogan malware on your machines. Probably, if you know that Rogan malware is even a thing, then we could probably have that put into an app where anybody on there can be able to have a chance to download it to see what happens to their devices. See, anything that is HG3 or imaginary can get Rogan malware. Any imaginary or HG3 computer can get Rogan malware. It's really politely explaining an opinion and connecting an opinion. HG3 computers are only in imaginary form, and you might as well try to use that because it's better. But if you're not careful with it, if you download the wrong stuff, it can be real dangerous. And then what's going to happen to it? That's right. As long as you're not going on red zone sites when you're not feeling mad, you're safe all the way away from Rogan malware. You're not in a position where your computer is getting Rogan malware all of a sudden, because you're not connecting it to bad networks where you might receive Rogan malware. And Rogan malware only pops up if you try to find a dangerous way of accessing your source or your connections on your landline service or dial-up. If you don't trust the website, don't click on it, because you might get into danger. Your computer might get Rogan malware. So we're talking about not computers, because these computers are not supercomputers. Even if they're called imaginary computers. They don't do as much as supercomputers do. And I just told a lot of people that we are not supercomputers, but we can have imaginary computers. But the not supercomputer computers are also computers that can be overwhelmed, and it could be a human or it could be an animal. However, it could be a human or it could be just a regular mechanical computer. But like I said, I can get overwhelmed, so that means I am not a supercomputer. Did you guys hear my thoughts? If you know I thought of this last night, then why are you constantly pushing it in my face? You know that I can't be, but I can only be as greater or powerful than I can only be as greater and powerful as the best computers that get the understanding, but still understanding that we may not be exactly like supercomputers. Because in a form, I can still get overloaded and overwhelmed. So anyways, this is HG3. This is our HG3 podcast, and you are listening to Negative Tab Radio, and we are signing off.